On Hurricane Helene, now a very
Hurricane Milton approaching
Evacuation.
Hurricane Milton rages toward
strongest hurricane, 65 miles an hour.
3 million Floridians are without electricity. Tens of thousands of residents spent the night in shelters while others evacuated. One of those shelters.
The storms together were big, but Milton crushed me. Your mind is on that tree that just knocked down half of your house. I felt like that was it. I was hopeless.
We put people first, whether that's our members, our team members, our community, and we are not here necessarily for just financial gain, but about meeting people where they are. And for reGrow specifically, meeting people where they were at that time was being able to provide support for the devastation that was caused by the hurricane.
When hurricanes tear through a community, the impact doesn't end when the storm passes. That's why we partnered with Feeding Tampa Bay, a trusted leader in disaster relief, to focus on recovery and long-term stability. Through our $750,000 contribution, Feeding Tampa Bay launched the reGrow program.
reGrow program helped people by meeting some really of their immediate needs, which were housing, financial assistance, transportation, including car repairs, car insurance, claims that needed to happen because of damage from the hurricanes, utilities, and along with that, kind of to wrap everything together, is a financial literacy class that was really, really helpful.
Finding out about the reGrow program gave me the motivation I needed to get back up out of the house and try. To get back on that paper and the notepad and do my budget again and try and figure out how I was what the possibilities were to come out of this again. What are my needs really? Because that was a question. What are your needs really?
We were pretty strategic in not only helping people with like a financial crisis immediately get back on their feet, but we then provided a little bit more so that it wasn't just a crisis intervention tool. This was something that was to help with stability.
I was afraid I might lose my house if I couldn't pay the mortgage. They took care of my mortgage for a few months. And then with the electric and the water, it was a huge benefit as far as I still had my house.
Personally, it feels amazing to be able to make the kind of impact that we were able to make through reGrow. I was able to meet a lot of the neighbors that came through the program, taking the financial literacy classes, and just knowing that we were really able to provide long-term impacts and not just that immediate recovery response.
What I learned in that financial planning class from Grow, I went right to it and I found a way and I paid off my credit card. My health is better now. Everything's improved. So I would say that's it. You know, it's that being able to move forward and continue to grow, continue to improve my life, take the lessons and move forward with them in a positive way.
We did do a 3-month post assistance survey. I think it was 92% of people said that the thing that they gained most out of the program was financial literacy. A lot of people said that they are mostly or partially recovered from the hurricane.
The number one thing is this incredible, overwhelming feeling of hope. Finally, there's hope.
So far, reGrow has supported more than 150 households, delivering over $600,000 in direct assistance for housing, transportation, and miscellaneous needs.
The reGrow program, the assistance I receive, continues to improve my life and the lives of others every day. I am infinitely grateful and appreciative for that. Grow Financial and the reGrow program changed my life.